Yes, welcome everybody to Dangerous Misinformation, the only podcast in the world where we love everybody, we make fun of everything. I'm your humble narrator. My name is Rodney Smith. You can find me on all social media sites at Lord Petty, some form of underscore. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome. You have been officially greeted with open pasty arms. If you are returning, you are officially being thanked for coming back. If whether you're here from the fronta or the backa, you're much appreciated, and this would not be happening without you. Even though it probably would, it would just be going out into the void. But since you're listening to it right now, it is sending a feedback loop into the universe, which has given us an infinite vibe. I sound like a hippie right now, right? Like vibes and energies. That shit is real, though, dude. I'm reading a book right now. What's it called? Dave Gaspanza or something. What's his name? Gaspanza. I forget what his name is. I forget. Joe Gaspanza? Joe Dispenza. Is that his name? Yes. Joe Dispenza. That's what I'm reading right now. He's kind of a quack, is what a lot of people would say. But I'm reading this book where he just talks about energy centers and illnesses and people's subconsciousness and meditation and all this shit. A friend told me to read it, and so I'm reading it, dude, and I'm learning about my energy centers, about how an energy ball can get stuck near my nuts. Then if it doesn't go up towards my gut, it won't ever make it to my brain, which is where all the bad shit is released back into the universe, because we're just on an infinite energy cycle, I guess. So when you walk into a chick's room and she's got the weird star pattern thing on her wall, and she's got the nice stretchy pants, that looks like an old person's tapestry. Is that what it's called? When they used to put the wallpaper on the wall, tapestry, is that what it's called? Whatever happened to that? Why don't they do that anymore? Why do they just paint walls now? They don't put up they don't wrap the walls anymore. You know, you wrap a car. I never understand, why would you wrap a car instead of painting it? Because you can just take the wrap off. I guess I'm just talking about everything I don't understand. So that's, usually you go to a podcast to gain knowledge from an expert. Here you just come here and I just tell you everything I don't understand. Why do we do this? I just ask you all the questions? So you can just sit there and pop off, I guess. But yeah, Joe Dispenza, dude, go check him out. He'll teach you about the energy circles, and you hear some pretty incredible shit. You hear about people doing some pretty incredible shit. I've had an interesting day today. Today I've been to the dentist and I've been to the doctors. I had a dentist appointment at 11 because they fucked up what's it called? They fucked up a crown I had to get done a while back. And then I went to this Institute for Functional Health because I read like 3 or 4 books on functional medicine. It's so frustrating, bro. It's so frustrating because I'm so healthy. I don't drink alcohol barely. I eat all organic food. I work out every day. I'm just fucking like systematically ill because I just put my immune system through some bullshit. And then the regular doctors will just say, oh, there's nothing we can do. Take these pain pills. So I went and talked to this. It's not even a holistic guy. But so a lot of these people, it's called functional health. And basically what functional health is functional health states that there is a cause for every disease. Traditional health, normal doctors, normal practitioners just cure the symptoms. So what they do, they go to the research, and I'm sure they do their own research and have their own theories. And they're very intelligent people, obviously. I mean, they're fucking doctors, okay? But they have to operate within certain guidelines because they're underneath that branch of like the American Doctors Association or whatever it's called. So they got to go by whatever rules. So the drug companies pay for research, and then the research goes into the medical journals, and the medical journals are the guides for the practitioners, right? Like the average doctor that you go see. And so with autoimmune disorders, they just say, oh, we don't know where they come from. All we can do is treat the symptoms and try to, negate them. But every disease has a cause, right? There's always cause and effect. That's like the law of the universe, is there's cause and effect. So if something's gone haywire, something's making it go haywire. And for the fact that then I was going through all these traditional doctors and all they were doing was treating the symptoms, Yeah, it's just wild. But so I went to the dentist because they didn't have my crown right and shit was sitting high. I was sitting sideways, boys, in a daze. So every time I would bite down on something, my fucking jaw was crooked. And so my jaw was starting to hurt and then my teeth was starting to hurt. I think I was pushing my teeth around. So I finally went, hit these motherfuckers up and I said, hey, fix my tooth. And I went in there and they fixed my tooth. Then they got out of there and I came home. Then they were fixing my front door because the foundation on my house is all fucked up. When I say my house, it's a big apartment complex. And everybody's doors are sticking. And like if I wasn't a grown-ass man, I don't think I'd be able to get my door open. That's what they did. So there's a big gap underneath the door and they put this like shim weird thing underneath there to cover the gap. You know, they do at apartments. And I tried to open the door and I was like, dude, if this shifts anymore and if one of my dumbass neighbors falls asleep with a cigarette in their mouth or something like that, with my luck, I'm going to get stuck in my apartment and I'm going to fucking burn to death. So we didn't let that happen. So now we got the door fixed. We got my mouth fixed. Then I went and paid $5,000 for this medical program that I'm going to go through. Because that's what desperate people do. Not even that I'm desperate, but that's... If you want to make money, right? If you want to make money, sell shit to people that are in pain, in physical pain, because they'll do anything to get rid of the physical pain, or sell shit to women. And you know when they say like the girls' diapers cost more than the boys' diapers and blah, 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 it's because women will spend money on shit. Have you guys heard of this booty pump? What is it? Booty pump something? Booty builder, right? I keep seeing on TikTok, I keep seeing advertisement for the shit called Booty Builder. And they got just, you know, the chicks with fat asses say, oh, we'll take this pre-workout supplement and it's like $60, right? And I go and look at the ingredients and it's basically just creatine. And so typically women don't take creatine because women in their mind, they think if I take creatine or if I lift weights, I'm going to get jacked. Let me tell you what, ladies, not having high testosterone and getting jacked. I had my testosterone checked today. I had 780 is my testosterone, and I'm fucking underweight, and I lift iron like every 2 days minimum. Okay, so getting jacked is very hard. But so what they're doing, then they say, oh, this supplement will build your ass, and it's literally just creatine. And women won't usually take creatine because they think they're going to get jacked. But then they say, oh, well, if you take this supplement, which is just creatine, it'll make your ass fat, which it probably does. It probably works. If you've ever taken creatine, it's another one of those miracle drugs. I always call prednisone a miracle drug, and creatine isn't even a fucking drug. It just helps your muscles recover more and retain more water and work better. And you feel stronger, you feel better. Yeah, creatine's the shit. If you're not taking creatine, you're fucking up. I'm just going to the gym. I haven't been to the gym in the last couple days, and my gym's been super slammed every time I go. There's always some retards just hogging all the weights, or some guy doing some weird shit. Well, you know where they have the pulley things. Then in the middle they have a pull-up bar. When I say the pulley things, I mean the things where you can do like tricep extensions and you know the cables. And there'll be some asshole just in the middle doing weird calisthenic things, which you could go do on a different machine that isn't right in the middle of the gym where everybody can see him doing his, I don't even know what they're called, like military press maybe? Is that what it's called? I don't know, dude. Fuck fit people, I guess. Fuck fit people, I guess, dude. I'm tired of y'all. God, I got these blood tests done, man, and man, once I get healthy, bro, it's game over for you guys. I'm going to be so jacked and I'm going to be so, because I didn't even realize, like when you're sick for so long, you don't even realize that you're sick. So to me, it's just like, oh no, everybody just doesn't have energy. Oh no, everybody just isn't absorbing iron. Oh no, everybody just gets dizzy. Oh no, everybody just has joint pain. Oh, you know, this brain fog is completely normal. I just didn't blah, blah, blah. Oh, no, you can't sleep at night either, I'm going to assume. Like, there's people out here that can sleep at night that don't have any brain fog, their joints don't hurt, and when they actually eat good food, their body will actually absorb the food, and they don't get dizzy. Crazy, dude. Crazy concept. So once I get this shit dialed in, which I'm going to get it dialed in now, it's going to be over for you bitches. I'm coming. I'm the worst thing to happen to the internet because I don't quit because I'm fucking crazy and I'm saying all the shit you're not supposed to say, which is why this podcast is Dangerous Misinformation. So buckle up, buddy. We're coming. We coming in this bitch. I'm not going to stop for anybody. People comment all the time. It's so funny. I put these clips on TikTok and you get in front of a new audience, you know? Somebody comment like, oh, look, another white guy. And, you know, they put in quotation, oh, let's decide to start a podcast. Just because you're too afraid to do anything or put yourself out there in any sort of way doesn't mean that you need to go out there and shit on people too. I mean, I don't care. Do it to me. It gives me engagement. I egg these people on. People say something mean and I ask them a question. So they'll keep saying mean shit because the longer you watch my videos and the more shit you talk on them, the more they'll show to other people. So then if somebody with a brain and a sense of humor sees it, they follow me. Because you were talking shit on it. So as those ratchet t-shirts back in the early 2000s would say, I love my haters. And I truly, truly, truly do. I am getting really sick of all these fucking pussies though, dude. I commented on a video earlier and I used the term a basketball. Because there was a clip of this teacher, this white teacher who teaches in the inner city of Chicago. And he just like filmed the kids in the class. They were just shooting dice, bullshit, and doing whatever they're doing because they don't listen to him. And he's like, well, why am I going to get beat up? I don't care. Fuck these kids. Which is what I would do. I'd be like, lost youth. Who cares? Fuck all these kids. If they don't have any sort of, I don't know. That's always a thing too. You know, it's always a joke on the internet about how white kids talk to their parents. But why is it all the videos you see? It's always fucking urban kids running wild and looting. Like, our white parents would beat the fuck out of us if we were out here acting like that, not doing anything in school and looting and shit like that. So I don't know where that comes from. So whatever these allegedly scary black moms are doing, you're not doing enough, I guess, because that's why prisons are filled with. I guess maybe it's the dad thing. I don't know. Is this whatever? It's truth, dude. I don't give a fuck anymore. I literally don't give a flying fuck anymore. What are you gonna do? Just fucking beat me up or cancel me or whatever? I don't know. Who cares, dude? If this new medical route doesn't work out, I'm just gonna fucking kill myself anyways, dude. I'm not gonna go 50 years of feeling like shit. So I'm just going all in, bro. I have no fear anymore. It's a beautiful thing. It's a gift from God of just finally like not giving a shit about anything. Like, money isn't real. I don't give a fuck about money. It comes and goes. It's just this never-ending supply thing. There's so much money around. I don't care. Eventually, I'll come into it. If I just keep doing what I'm supposed to be doing, eventually I'll come into a bunch of money because why the fuck not? It's not real. It's just some shit people made up that some assholes on Wall Street are just pushing around. Everybody's freaking out. Like, bro, you're going to die. Who cares if you rack up debt or if you do whatever, if you go on vacation? Who cares? As long as you don't burden your family or not able to provide for your kids or something like that, or you leave somebody else with the pile of debt. It's just money. Who the fuck cares, bro? You're not going to be able to take any of this shit with you. You're just going to die. That should be the most comforting thing to anybody. Like, nothing matters. Everything that you're upset about, it really doesn't matter. Because eventually, like, when all these people are beefing, right? All these people are beefing, or we're having all these wars. People are fighting. People want to kill each other. If you just wait long enough, people just aren't patient enough. Everybody's just going to die anyways. So everything that you're worried about, all your enemies and all the shit you hate, it's just going to die anyways. Like, nothing is infinite. So there's no reason to even get worked up or be scared of anything, including your own mortality. Is that dark? I don't know, dude. Life is dark. People want to run around like everything's just fucking rainbows and unicorns all the time, dude. No, it's not. Now, you can make rainbows and unicorns if you address the shadow, if you address the bad things and you come to peace with them. Now, if you sit around and dwell on them, it's almost like you got to have both. You got to take both extremes. You got to come to terms with the very dark, nasty things in life. And then as soon as you accept them, you realize, okay, well, now I can live in rainbows and unicorns and shit ice cream because I don't give a fuck about this other stuff because I know it's there. It's not going to creep up on me. It's not going to blindside me. It's just a part of life, and I have fully accepted it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I get in my feels. Everybody gets in their feels. I'd be lying to say sometimes I don't have a whatever you want to call it moment, but guys, it's all tangled up. Whatever. Yeah, we all get in our feel. Like the other day, do I even want to talk about this? No, dude, I don't even want to talk about it because it's going to sound like I'm caught up on something, but I'm not. Dude, have they had anything stick on Trump yet? How long when do people just kind of wake up and realize? Imagine if somebody was digging in your life that hard for that long. You know what I mean? They've been going after Trump since 2015 or whenever he announced, early 2015. They've been trying to stick thing after thing on him and nothing stuck. Imagine if somebody would do that to you, like the shit that they would dig up. So the fact that he is this billionaire and he's in his 70s and they haven't been able to stick anything on him besides like stealing these files, which allegedly Butthole Biden did the same exact fucking thing. We are literally living in a banana republic where there's just two. If you are one certain way, you're immune to the justice system. And then if you talk about people having two genders and just having wide open borders being bad, they're going to want to come burn you down for nothing. I mean, trust me, I'm not. These big Trump stands that act like Trump is the second coming of Jesus are just as annoying as these fucking retards with the pronouns in their bio. I hate those people so much, dude. I'm just gonna say it. Like I don't like to carry a lot of hatred in my heart, but I literally, whenever I see somebody talking shit, like I said before, it's just always some fucking retard with pronouns in their bio. It's just, I don't know, dude. Well, I do know, dude. They're literally fucking retarded, and I hope I have a compassion for them because being that retarded, and when I say retarded, I'm not talking about poor autistic people that have learning disabilities or something like that. I'm talking about somebody that's a retard, not somebody that is disabled in any way. It's two different things. Dude, I watched this documentary the other day. It's called Wrestlers. It's on Netflix. It's really good, by the way, but it's about this underground wrestling community, wrestling company in Kentucky. And if you know anything about Kentucky, Kentucky is right behind Mississippi in everything that sucks. And the people, and if you already know the type of people that wrestling draws, like I like wrestling and I'm pretty white trash, but the people that actually love wrestling, those are usually like white trash, I mean, I like watching the clips of like The Rock and Stone Cold talking shit, but the people that are actually like into wrestling, it's a certain type of demographic, right? And so this is in the heart of Kentucky at an underground wrestling thing. And the people, just for the people watching, not even the wrestlers themselves, just for the characters that show up to these wrestling gigs, it is 100% worth the watch. Go watch it, Wrestlers. Even if you're not even that into wrestling, I guarantee you will be entertained AF. Okay? Anyways, we're going to call it. I got stuff to do. Appreciate you tuning into me today. Appreciate you checking out this Dangerous Misinformation. Hopefully there were plenty of hateful things in there for you. It shouldn't be funny, but it is funny, dude, because the world's just so ass backwards now where if you say any sort of common sense, right? If you're a normal person from 10 years ago, if you're just a completely rationally normal, sane person at this point, you're just spreading dangerous misinformation and spewing hateful rhetoric, I guess. But so I'm just going to lean into it. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Suck my big old donkey dick. Go buy my book, The Petty Principles. Please leave a rating. Please subscribe. Tell a friend about the podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Y'all the best. Peace.